Alright guys, welcome to a pickups video. Got a pretty cool selection of stuff to show you in this one. I'm going to start with a bunch of stuff that I got on trade-in at Playtime in Nottingham. So I basically went through the whole collection and was dead ruthless and asked myself, am I realistically going to play each of these games? And there was a small number that I just decided, no, I'm never going to get around to them. And there was also some duplicates as well that I didn't even realise I had. So took a small stack of stuff in, handed it over, got a stack of cool stuff back, and yeah, you lose a few quid compared to what you would get on eBay, but it's just the immediacy of it is appealing, and yeah, I like doing it that way. So this is what I got on 360. Got Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Banjo and Kazooie. You may have seen that I recently got the sequel as well. Loved that. This game, you know, has a lot of the same tracks from, or the sequel used a lot of the tracks in this game. Got obviously some original content, but crucially it also has Ryu Hazuki-san of Shenmue. Now unfortunately he didn't get his own level in the game, but just the character, but it was just tantalising to see him used, to see the license used in a game there. Were they going to bring Shenmue back? Were they? Bollocks! But yeah, really fun racing game. Now on the original Xbox, one of my favourite consoles of all time for loads of reasons. It's reliable, it's easy to soft mod, to run emulators on, to make region free, very versatile, robust, reliable, cool system with lots of cool exclusives as well. So for the original Xbox, I'm working from a list of games that are, you know, kind of said to be underappreciated on the system. Not all exclusives, but just cool games to have. So the first one, Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction, like a sandbox game, echoes of Grand Theft Auto apparently, but with a military theme. Supposed to be quite a fun game, so got it. I also got back in the collection Splinter Cell. I did own this before, but I lent it out when a bunch of us were doing the soft mod for the original Xbox, in which you need the Splinter Cell disc, and I can't remember who had the game last, so I just bought it again. It was only a quid worth of, you know, the trading that I did. Next one was Genma Onimusha, which is said to be sort of like a Resident Evil with samurai, and if that's an accurate description, you can't go far wrong with that. That sounds pretty sweet. So looking forward to checking that out. It's one that, again, that I wouldn't have bothered with if I hadn't been reading this list of underappreciated games on that generation. Genma Onimusha, sounds cool. Yeah, so that was a bunch of stuff that I got on trade-in. I kept back a few of the things that I had that were duplicates, because I thought I probably should put these on eBay. They'd probably make quite a bit more than trading, but then I changed my mind again and just took them to the shop anyway, because I just can't be arsed with listing them and following the listing and posting stuff out and all the rest of it. Just take it in, trade it in, get some cool stuff. So this is what I got. Very happy with this stuff. So on the PS2 got Dark Chronicle, which I've never actually seen footage of it running. I've read reviews, and it seems to be a really well thought of game. Kind of an action adventure game, sort of like Zelda ish, cartoony, awesome looking game, Dark Chronicle. That was in the shop for 15 quid, you know, on this exchange that I did. Then got these two games for the Sega Saturn. You don't see these out in the wild very often, and you certainly don't see them both together. And that is Discworld 1 and 2, Terry Pratchett's Discworld, obviously based on the novels, or Terry Pratchett's Discworld, and yeah, should be quite cool. Should have cool narratives. Should be quite funny, and it's like a point-and-click adventure, if you don't know, similar to Monkey's Island, and yeah, cool cartoon hand-drawn artwork, and I'm sure those will be fun. You can see some of the screenshots there. Is Discworld. Yeah, and they were down for 20 quid each, but again, yeah, those were, so like 55 quid, you know, would have been for cash, but it was traded in for a bunch of stuff that I was never going to either need or play. So happy with that stuff, yeah. All those were the trading stuff, yeah. Right, next, eBay. Right, I had a chance to do something that I don't often get a chance to do, and that is ask a seller if they've got any other stuff that they haven't listed yet, you know, give me first dibs on things that they were going to list but didn't. I had a chance to do that because I won an auction that was quite a local auction, and I thought instead of having it posted out, I'll save some money on postage and just go and pick it up. and whilst I'm there, see if we've got any other stuff they hadn't listed yet. And they did have stuff that they hadn't listed yet. And this lady was kind enough to spread it out in the living room, as it were. Everything, just loads of Mega Drive stuff, games, consoles, even a Mega Drive and Mega CD Model 1 combo, a Menacer light gun, and loads of stuff, loads of joypads. And that, but yeah, so it was really cool. I walked in and loads of stuff laid out to choose from that hadn't been listed yet, and I had my first pick of it. But I didn't actually get a lot of stuff on that occasion, mainly because I'm not looking for spares really. I've already got loads of joypads. I did get one joypad off her, which is not with me. It is somewhere else, hence having to go off camera. I did get a nice condition 6-button official Mega Drive joypad, and yeah, still in the old baggie. It looks like it's never been used, and it feels really fresh, and so that's good to have a backup. A nice, fresh, unmolested 6-button official pad. Yeah, but the game that I won on eBay from this lady was Snake, Rattle and Roll for £8.30 on an auction. It's a pretty good price for this game, complete. So yeah, Snake, Rattle and Roll. Have been wanting to get that for a while, but I didn't want to pay the kind of 20 odd quid that sometimes it goes for. £8.30 is a good price for that. But yeah, like I said, after having won this and found out she just lives basically around the corner, I asked, have you got any other stuff? She got it all out, as it were. Got that 6-button joypad, and also Pandemonium 2 on a PS1. It's supposed to be a pretty cool platformer. And Real Monsters on a Mega Drive, really good condition. Interesting looking little platformer, and it's common as muck, you see it all around, but I just never got around to picking it up before, so happy to have it now. So yeah, I got those 3 games and the 6-button joypad for a total of 20 quid. Like I said, one Snake, Rattle and Roll for £8.30, everything here for 20 quid in the end, and that was cool. But it didn't end there, because she said that she's also got a bunch of stuff up in the loft that she hasn't checked through yet, that was due to be listed on eBay, and basically said she'd give me first refusal, so that'll be cool. So let's see if there's some cool stuff there. She did say that they have the McDonald's game on Mega Drive, and I hope she means McDonald's in Treasureland and not Global Gladiators, because McDonald's in Treasureland, pretty sought after, pretty cool platformer despite its links to the evil corporations of McDonald's. It's supposed to be a really fun platformer, and it just might be a loft full of absolute classics that I have first dibs on, so fingers crossed that'll be coming soon. Still waiting to hear about that. But yeah, right, next, also on eBay, right, again, original Xbox. I'm going crazy for that system recently, absolutely love it. And like I said, easy to do soft mod, which allows you to play imports and stuff, so that's going to be fun as well, looking for some of the, there's not many really cool you know, US or Jap exclusives, but there are some, and I'll be looking for them. Right, this one is not an NTSC exclusive, but I got it on NTSC because it's a lot cheaper than the PAL version, and that is Painkiller Hell Wars, and it looks like a really gorgeous looking first person shooter, and the graphics look awesome. If you've seen footage of it running, that'll probably do it justice better than holding, you know, the box up to show you pictures of the screenshots. But yeah, Xbox was really good graphics for its generation, and this looks like a kick-ass first-person shooter. Like I said, you can get it on PAL, but it's going for a fair few quid on PAL at the minute. I don't need to, because my machine plays NTSC also. So I got that for 7 quid, and it was sealed, no less. But I have unsealed it, for it is for playing purposes. So happy to have Painkiller for 7 quid. Really cool game. Right, this game I've got back into the collection. I previously had it. It has been added back to the shelves because of stupid niceness. I gave Adam Koralik my previous copy of this game when he visited, because it was a PAL exclusive, or rather it didn't come out in America, and he wanted it, so I gave him it. But I now have it back, and that is Shadow of Memories. It's like a cool, spooky, sort of Silent Hill-ish, Resident Evil-ish, a mystery exploring type game. But yeah, it just looks really moody, looks really atmospheric. I love those types of games. that generation of consoles was really great for, you know, spooky themed thrillers, so to speak. But yeah, got this for £5.50 on an auction, and that's a really good price for this game. I did tell Adam that I thought I'd be able to get it back for about a fiver. That was bullish talk. That was bullish talk. I didn't think I'd get it for that much, but I did actually get it for £5.50. Very, very happy to do that, to have that back. Right, next one. This is a game that Dean from Escape to Gaming has ranted about on occasion, and it's one of his favourite games. I really trust his taste in games, and I like his enthusiasm. It is infectious, and so I've picked up this game to check it out. It is Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Tides of War. And yeah, it just looks like a pretty cool atmospheric first-person shooter. I will definitely be enjoying getting into that. That was £2.50 delivered. Not bad. Right, last one. I didn't even know this existed. Well, I knew the game itself existed, but I didn't know that this special limited edition of it existed. And that is Mark Gecko's Getting Up. Contents Under Pressure. As you may be able to guess from the artwork on the box, there is a lot of parkour and graffiti action in it. It's quite political. It's about the revolution. It's about corrupt government, and I like those themes. They interest me greatly, for it is true. It says, in the city of New Radius, Mayor Sung's call to revive, rebuild and renew is sending shockwaves of hope through a society that has none. You are trained a graffiti artist, sickened by the governmental tyranny and the exploitation of the people. You must bring the war to the streets, uncover political scandals and expose your leaders as corrupt. In the end, you have only one goal: revolution. But anyway, yeah, limited edition, and this was sealed as well, and I have unsealed it. It comes with extra bump. I think that's the soundtrack in there. You've got the game, obviously, and also in there is an extra video, I guess making of video, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's a nice little package for, again, £5.50. So yeah, pretty cool. Very nice additions to the original Xbox collection, and that's cool. Yeah, got some more stuff coming soon, and also hopefully a follow-up to the potential treasure trove of the attic that I might be able to explore. Trying to think of a dirty joke, but also deciding not to. I took the high road. You may thank me for it later. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.